Alright my friends, so we've got something new today. Something new came in the mail, which is always exciting, and it is this. The TicWatch. You guys can see that maybe? Right? TicWatch. TicWatch 2, I believe. TicWatch 2. This is going to be a short video, and let's just take a look at what's in the box and maybe do a setup to see what we think. Okay, so let's unbox this, shall we? So it comes in a really nice box. The TicWatch, very nice. The box itself is pretty snug. Ooh, pretty. Okay, what else is in there? So there's a watch. Let's just take this and put it kind of here for now. Inside here we have a little container, which has the manual. Nothing overly exciting, manual, cool. And not much else. What else is in here? I guess, ooh. Alright, let's move all this to the side. We have a charger cable, and this is like a little charging pad, I'm guessing. So this plugs in to this with this lovely micro USB. And then this, which is your watch. Get this off here. Nice, really, it's packaged actually really well, which is nice. Nice packaging for sure. Yeah, let's throw that over there, take all the stuff off. There's the watch, right? I got a little bit of stuff on it. And then this, my guess is, would just kind of, this magnetic would sit on top of there. Very cool. Alright, so we're going to charge this up overnight, and we're going to try to connect it to our phone right away. Let's try to set this up, shall we? So, see how it goes. We're going to turn this on. TicWatch, nice. And so last night I charged it, so that was 100%. It was 0 out of the box, just so you know. So it took about a minute or two before it even showed a battery level. To pair with the phone, tickle the side. Okay. Okay, so just download the TicWare app on your phone through this or through the Apple Store, App Store, or through the Google Play Store. There's a 1 and a 2. I guess there's a little tickle. Oops. Open TicWare app and follow instructions. Alright, so let's do that, shall we? So I put the TicWare app right beside the Apple Watch app, so I wanted to see it. So TicWare, start, log in. So I'm going to log in with my Facebook, sure. You guys don't get to see this part. Alright, so setup. Mail. Date of birth. Make sure it's right. This must be information for the activity. Here. Alright, so we're going to scan the QR code on the watch. Okay. Pairing. Pair. Alright, that's kind of nice. Paired. Even comes up on the screen. Set up as new. Search for my country. Canada. Next. English, yep. Choose wrist, left, yep. Choose crown direction, yep. Password service. Create a swipe password for TicWatch. Okay, sure. Please enter your password. Alright, so I'm going to do that now. Again, you guys don't get to see. Nice. Now loading the system. Ready to sync. You have completed all settings, beginning synchronization data with the watch. Yep. Watch face is specifically catered for you. Apps designed for your wrist. I'm reading these off. Convenience enabled by AI and gestures. Nice. So it's syncing. You don't have to watch while I do this. I'll be back in a sec. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little blue ring that goes around the outside, which is the progress bar. I didn't see it at first. It might be hard for you guys to see it here in the light, but a little tiny blue ring that goes around that's filling up. Alright, so we're back. Swipe left to get started. Okay. Let's try swiping on the other side. What does that mean? This way? This way. Dialer, calendar, health. That's right. You have seen the app. Swipe it back. Okay. Swipe up to get new notifications. Cool. Easy, right? Swipe down to return to the watch face. Swipe right to say, okay, Tico. Swipe right to return to the watch face. Swipe down for quick cards. Swipe up to return to the watch face. Long press to change the watch face. Oh, I get to pick one now. Let's pick something fancy. Let's do that one. Fantastic. Touch the screen with your palm to enter ambient mode. Nice. Alright, I think that's kind of it. I'm going to actually wear this for the next day or so to see what I think, and for you it'll be right away, but I'm going to play around and see what I think of this. Alright, I'll be right back for you guys, a couple days for me. Okay, so here's the TicWatch 2. I've been wearing this for the last 2 days now, and I must say, I'm just going to get this to come back on again so you can see it a little closer, maybe. See? Maybe. There it is, sort of, right there. Okay, TicWatch, that's the screen I've chosen. It's kind of snazzy. I like it. Overall, first impressions from wearing it for 2 days. One of the things, love the screen. I really like the interface that these guys wear. I think it's TicWear, TicOS, something. Basically, it's a heavy, GUI version of Android 5.1. Android 5.1 is kind of the underlay of what it is, with their kind of watch OS put on top of it. A little more constrained, but because of that, it seems to actually work really nice. And for those of us that are running an iPhone, its connectivity out of all the Android watches that I have used is actually probably superior to every other one. Now, I can't say how that will be for Android phones, but definitely for iOS. Definitely was a perk. And one of the extra things is that as soon as you kind of turn on the activity stuff on the watch, the health app inside the iPhone starts gathering data like your steps and all that kind of stuff, which is kind of cool because it's nice to see it interacting with HealthKit, again, for an iPhone. So if you have an iPhone and you're looking for an Android watch, or you're looking for a watch that's just a little bit more budget friendly because you're like, $200 is kind of what I want to spend, maybe not bad. I'm gonna do a bigger review later after I've been able to wear it for like a couple more days or a week or so. One of the things that I am trying to figure out is how to get the battery to last a bit longer. Right now, I am getting about 12 hours, but I think I kind of have all the features turned on. I think that I'm pushing the battery kind of heavier or harder than it probably wants to, because the actual battery itself isn't that big. So I'm definitely going to tinker with it for the next couple days to see if I can get it to last, well, a full day, because like I said, right now, it is taking me to about 7 o'clock in the morning till about 7 o'clock at night, and then it kind of goes into a reserve mode. So I'm going to try for the next few days, turning a few of the features off or bringing my screen brightness down, etc., to see if I can get it to at least last a full day. That's going to come up in a different review, a pros and cons review of this watch, and that'll be up later. I'm going to leave you guys for now. So far, TicWatch version 2. This is my third Android watch that I've tried, and so far, it may actually be my favorite. In and around the $200, $250 range for the TicWatch 2. I think they do have some newer ones out right now. So I'm gonna put a link down here for this one. If you guys wanna go get it or look at the price or see some specs or do whatever you wanna do with it, go on down there and take a look. It'll take you to where you need to go. And I'm gonna leave you there for today. There'll be another video come out later once I've had more time to play with this. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we will talk to you again. Have a good night, my friends. See you in the next video.